Welcome to my garage, everybody. We've brought this back to life. Yeah. Now it's time to put our calculating skills to the test in this episode. We're going to be adding some interior. I mean, look at that price. I'm a bit shocked at that. So I probably won't be using this motor. I'm going to revert back to my older save. That's because we've put all of that decal on it. Yeah. So look, we're going to add some interior to this and see if it bumps up the price, which I very much doubt it. I'd see some things, but I will be loading up the older save so we can compare the prices of the two cars. Yeah, because look, right, let's be real. I want to see the difference here. Do you know what I mean? Well, let's just go to sleep and get some daylight going so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, I want to know, man, if our masterpiece here has come with a hefty price tag. To be honest with you, and I think it has. But listen, on top of all of that, this epic montage, man, you're going to be blown away. Yeah, to get ready for some virtual feastage on your eyes of a montage. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fiddle about a bit. What's the matter with this? Let's have a little look. They look alright. There you go, look, it's that gearbox. Buggered, isn't it? Looks like it needs replacing. I think I've got a spare one. I'm not going to do that now, but what I am going to do, I'm going to whip this off. Don't want to push it because it's going to bugger up the brakes. Just open the door, smash it onto there. Alright, shut that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just knock this back a bit. Whoa. Hang on. Oh, whoa. What's going on here? Don't surf it, man. Right. What we're going to do is get this just out of over there, look. Just going to whip it around, use my superhuman strength, superpowers. Alright. Nice and gentle, guys. Nice and slowly. Don't want to rush this. There you go. I'm going to get into position. Lovely, jubbly. Now, I'm a bit gutted, really. I thought he was going to earn a lot more than that. But you got to remember, we bought everything, didn't we? Brand spanking new. Yeah. If we was to go to the yard where we picked the car up, there's going to be bits scattered everywhere. And you could pretty much pick up all of that cheap as chips. Now, we're going to take all of this crap here and take it around to old Steve. Steve is the junk man. Alright. Shut that first, eh? Oh, I've got a few bits here. Got that tyre to go as well. I can start this. Hang on. Look at that. First time, every time. I love this motor. This is why it's hard to stop when I'm driving this. I'll be honest with you. Unless that gearbox is stuck in gear, you know, it gets stuck. Don't undo. You see it smashing the keyboard up, mate. Alright. Put my foot down. I'm gonna hopefully we're gonna get back a bit of money on this junk, which ain't gonna be much. And then I'm gonna cut it, drive to the interior place, the shop, Yeah, I'll probably get a green, but as I said, I'm not going to be keeping this car. I'm going to revert back to its original look, um, and then I'll probably just stick it in the garage, you know, in the safe thing. No, do you know what I will do? I'll take it for a diagnostics, yeah, and then we'll have a good look. See what I mean? Like, look, it goes forward. Let's just wham it back. The only way, you know, is stick your handbrake on. Okay, it's just the brakes don't work. No, it just stays in gear. Ah, all right, we're there. All right, get all this out. Hopefully, we can earn back on this. So this is Steve. Yeah, Steve, everybody. So hello,
Any
Steve.
chance you met my brother Ray?
No, we ain't met your brother Ray. Actually, your brother Ray is in the junk, you know, scrap yard. All right, yeah. So yes, we have. You know, but you don't want to see me unload all of this, dear guys. I'm watching you, Steve. All right, let's get this in there. How much is this? Look, nearly 300 bits. So you don't want to see all this. I'm going to skip all this, guys. Yeah. All right, and then we're going to travel up to there. So I'll see you when we get there. You know, I would like to say join me in the ride, but I want to put the radio on, and you can't listen to that because you know YouTube's like, yeah. I'm gonna bosh. Here I am. Right, cut that. Cut that. Right, cut that. Right. Yeah, it's a bit dark in here, isn't it? Was it dark? All right. Okay. Right. Get that. Yeah. Get a few of these. Right. Green colour. Chairs. There you go. Just a couple of seats there. Yep. That's don't need a back one. Right, that's it. Let's get it loaded in. Again, yeah, you don't want to see me load this up. I'm just going to whack it in. You know, but it is good though. You know, nothing. I'm not going to lose anything. Nothing's going to come out the back. Good programming skills, mate. They make this game. You know, only the best. So let's whack all this in. Gosh, put that there. Let it fall out. Scratch everything. Don't want to tie it down. Let it move about in the back as we're driving. Right. Last bit. Plop. Right. Shut that again, guys. Sorry, you can't come on the drive because I want a radio on, and don't you missed the banger. Dire Straits. Have a little walk around here first. Because sometimes you get good gear lying around. So let's see if we walk through here. You know, why not? Great programming. See, you don't, you know. You got to bear with these guys, mate. You know, I think it's only like a handful of them. You know, that old story. So let them do their thing. Don't rush them. Don't rush this. Don't harass them. You know, well, I'm gonna have a little moan up. Why not? Now's a better time than ever. You know, needs to be said. You know, needs to be heard. I'm appalled, you know, the state of the gaming industry. To be honest with you, you know, like this game, my garage. You know, brilliant. It's a great game, but its mechanics are unparalleled. It's a breath of fresh air, you know, in the sea of shallow, poorly designed games. Remember, let's just start a game. Far Cry. Remember that one? 2. Not the others. That set the bar high for quality and the attention, detail. Well, not so much the detail, but the mechanics. Remember the fire and stuff like that, the way it's spread. It's just infuriating, See how far they've fallen since. The fact that subpar games, rubbish ones, them copy and paste ones, stacking shelves or whatever, constantly outsells, outselling titles, like Mygarage. I just can't get my head around it. I remember the good old days. Unreal Tournament. Remember that one? Oh, that was a game changer when that first came out. They stuck their name on it. Unreal. Who could forget? A well placed headshot. You know what I mean? Headshot. Or the power of the BFG. Those were the days. I'm getting on now, so I can say that. They were game engines. They were the ones that pushed boundaries. That was years ago, though. We're still getting that. We're still getting that today. Exact same game. It's just all about copy and pasting, isn't it? Mimicking, just the same shooters. Without any original soul. Yeah, can you see where I'm getting at? You see where I'm coming from now? Oh, great, yeah, brilliant. Another mindless shooter with mediocre gameplay, stunning graphics. Who needs substance, eh? Few games have managed to break that mold. There was a few. Slowed down and it just mucked up on me, right? After saying all that. Oh, really? Oh, this isn't scripted, honestly. Going nowhere, mate. Going nowhere. But again, yeah, I ain't broke. I ain't dead. Simple fix. Just save it. Come out. Back in again. Look, I proved it. Yeah, lift it up on my head. Because I'm trying to get it unstuck, you see. Ain't happening, is it? Alright, let's try something else. Yeah. Tried that. Look, the wheels just stuck on the ground, right? So I'm just quick save, come out. Let's just make sure the handbrake's on because don't want it to roll down, do we? Save and quit. See you in a minute. There you go. Bam. Handbrake's on, wasn't it? So ain't going nowhere. Let's go. It's back to base. Alright. Oh, where was I? Oh yeah, that was it. Remember Red Faction? Destruction. You could destroy anything around you. Like sort of gameplay. I thought that was the way it was going. But nah, got blocked, didn't it? Too difficult. Too hard. Let AI create them now. And that's what's going to happen. Half-Life. Remember that one? Brilliant, wasn't it? Total game changer there. But, Steam was born. Yeah, Gabe and all that. Immersive storytelling, that was brilliant. Everything you could pick up, cuts and stuff like that, the looks on the people's faces, their eyes, the way they looked. Oh, brilliant. Counter-Strike, that was another one. Even today that holds up. That's #1 on Steam still. Far Cry 2 at the time, even up to now, it still remains like a benchmark for these open world sort of designs and mechanics, if you know what I mean. If you see where I'm coming from. Sorry, easy fix that. But what's striking here is how the industry is just shift. They shifting the towards quantity. Quantity over quality. That only works for a little while, doesn't it? For a short period of time. It's like their goal is just to churn out mediocre games that appeal to the masses rather than crafting experiences that truly resonate inside, with people, with the players. Man, I do, right? I don't want to say it, but I blame the lack of critical thinking and the appreciation for quality, you know, in the education system. Are we really so oblivious to the values of a great game these days? The design and the mechanics, right? I can't scratch my head. Scratch my head. Can't get my head around it. But the gaming community has also become toxic in my eyes. Really bad. Fake personalities, algorithms-driven content dominating the landscape. I've seen good, honest developers get blocked, overlooked, while the pretenders thrive. It's cringy, isn't it? It's cringeworthy to see people hide behind fake personalities, personas. You know, or even just get penalised, like myself, for sharing their genuine passion. Listen, right. Take my experience here with that. For instance, as a fan, I shared a few clips with him, and then suddenly I'm labelled a spammer. Yeah, I get blocked. I'm posting him in with loads of other people. Yeah, big YouTubers, gaming YouTubers, and he's the only one that reacted like that. It's a joke. I got blocked. It's a gut wrencher. It's like kicking the nuts. I've had my account closed, blocked, shut down, reopened over the years. And it's clear, this is the system, the system's rigged against genuine creators, honest, genuine people. It's worrying, man. It really is. Games were supposed to be an escape from all this toxicness of the world. But, it's just another reflection of it now. Nice guys do indeed finish last. Billy Joe. And to top it off, AI's taken over. You know, leaving creators like me with no chance in the future. I mean, you've got to ask yourself, ain't you, what is the point of even trying? I've met some incredible people in my time, like Billy Joel and Green Day, you know, the Queen Astoria in London. You know, they were the days. Actually got an album out of him, Nimrod one, or was it the Kaplunk? I think it was Nimrod. Gave it to us because we helped him set up and stuff, you know, that's what you do, don't you? But look at this game, right? You know, my garage, it might not be perfect at the moment, but it is a step in the right direction. You know, let's hope it's a harbinger of better things to come. We need to demand more from our games and our developers, not just left to a few engines, copy and paste malarkey. We need to recognise and reward the quality. You know, it's not just all about sales figures, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me down in the comments what you think. Right, so what do we start with? Yeah, we start with 56,396 bags of sand, yeah? Anyone who's not up to scratch with London Cockney accent, bag of sand means grand, yeah? So if we've made that much, that's a loss of nearly 4 bags. Yeah, that's 4 grand. Okay. Sorry, sorry about that. So yeah, that's the problem. You see, we just lost 4 grand. This is it. We're back at the beginning now. Old car. I'm gonna do full diagnostics, and there it is, guys. All right, let's just have a little gander here. Have a little look. And you got your bumper there. Look, that's ruined. So look, you remember that trim? We reused that, didn't we? Gear stick, rear window. Yeah, it's worn. But the ruined bit is that. All right. Yeah, look, we've got brake discs, brake problems there. Yeah, but again, yeah, it's just minor. Yeah, they're worn. They're not ruined. But we'll replace that bumper. Yeah. Let's see if we can get a few more extra bucks on it. Hopefully we can. Anything else stand out there? And what I'm going to do, because that cost about 500-600 quid. I'm just going to reload that up. Yeah. Won't save it again. Anything else stands out there? I can't. But apart from that, I'm happy with that. You know, that's going to probably cost a lot more now just to sell that. Right. See that don't save it. Here we are, back at the shop. There's the back of the bumper. I'm going to rip it off, do my thing. Alright. Here we are. Right. V8, remember? Bum. 172. Alright. It's not very bad, really, but not happy with that. Could have been a bit more lenient because I can't really see anything wrong with it. I can't, it's not broken, is it? You know what I mean? Look. I've stuck some number plates on there as well. Little tow hook on the back. Could be using this to cart a few bits around in, maybe. Let's whip her off. There you go. Brand shiny new ass for you. Get that done up. Lovely. Makes her look beautiful now. Even more beautiful. Let's put that on. Nice. Nicey, oh. I don't know. Can't see anything wrong with that. There you go. There it is. It's alright though, isn't it? It's a shame that we lost all the logos and the decals. But let's push it out in the sun so we can have a good look at it. Again, you don't want the brakes on, mate, because you don't want to break them, wear them. So take it off, push it out nice and gently. I want to do a montage, of this and the other one. That's some catchy little tune or something. Really, it's going to be kicking in at some point. So be ready for it. Be ready to be blown away with how great this montage is going to be. Okay, right. There's your price. Look, 56,396 bags. Yeah. So working that out, that's a profit of 2 bags. Not much. Yeah, it's not much at all. But we bought everything brand new, didn't we? Really, brand spanking new off the thing. So what we're talking there, look, and the overall condition is down one as well. So, but it ain't about that. It's not about that. What it's about is you can easily go over the road there and buy an old scrappy car, clean the rust off of it, and earn loads of money on it. Yeah, it's about earning a bit of money, buying a car, doing it up, getting it mint condition, trying to get that overall condition, 5 stars all over, bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? Stick it in the garage then. Don't sell it. Keep it. Because you're going to have a showroom with all these nice cars. Do you know what I mean? Some of them are going to have decals on it. You might want to take one out driving or whatever, but you also want to keep some back at the shop, don't you? Like at your base. Yeah, and that's why you've got so many save folders. To sort of, I'll show you. I'll show you how easy it is to make money. It ain't hard. Don't fret, guys. But as I was saying, the quality in this game and the detail that goes into it is amazing. I love playing games like this. But like using your head, use your brains. I do. So, without further ado, right, what I'm going to do is show you this montage. Yeah, get ready, guys. She's going to be blown away. Bang. 3, 2. So there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little montage there, throwing it all together. The what we did on that last episode. Now I'm going to show you how to quickly make some money. Simple flip. Yeah. Look at them frame rates drop. Little simple flip. Now that looks quite easy. A little bit of rust there, a little bit of colour. Now not too bad. I'll show you in real time just to eat up the time at the end. If you've enjoyed this, you know, we'll let me know, and then we might make another one. If not, don't matter. Plenty more games out there I'm going to go and play. Let's just drive this back to the shop. Should start first time. There we go. Lovely job. Here's, yeah, first gear. Let's just drive this back. So well, I'm not going to put it inside. I'm not going to put it in now. Let's do it outside. Ugh, excuse me, I'm a bit of a yawn now. You're going to see basically what it's like when you're up close spraying in the sun. That's that, alright. Right, let's do a bit of rust spotting. There's a bit. I should give it a good go over. That torch on. A lot of people can't find the rust on these. I don't have a problem. What I do is I really go over the area, you know. Some people might just sort of skim across it, and then you sort of don't take the rust off properly. No, I don't have a problem. Can't see any. So even taking that off bumped up the price of it. I could sell it there and earn a profit, you know. I think more than what I've made on that El Camino. Now you just turn it a bit. You want to just skim it off the top. Yeah, really go to town on it, don't hold back. Bit down there. Yeah. How's that looking? A bit there. Rust is gone. There you go. How hard was it? So hard about that. There you go. Right, let's get some. Right, let's jot this down. Hang on. Right. DO50B. By, yep. Right. Well, it's going to get a couple of cans of them. DO50B. Looks good. Right. Yeah, you can really lose yourself on this spraying. Because sometimes what happens is there might be a little spot somewhere you've missed or hidden or whatever. It can become a bit tedious, right? So if you're lucky to do it in one hit, you're good to go. Happy days, as they say, you know. We had a natter earlier though, didn't we, eh? And to raise a few issues. See, is that empty, that can? Don't sound like it. Wow, it just shines now, you know. You look closely, you can see the different layers of paint now, you know. So really, you don't want to go directly at it, you just want to turn it a little bit. Well, you know all this, didn't you? You know how to use a spray can. You don't need me telling you. You know, I normally do around the edges, then I jump on the bonnet, you know. That, it's black, isn't it? I think it's like purple, pink. Gonna need more than 2 cans though. I do know that. No. Nice. Beautiful. Let's just do it this way. Let's see, look, can you see the different layers there? Nothing wrong with that. Work our way up. Lovely jubbly. Beautiful. The other thing you want to take into account is the mileage. Sorry, I was meant to tell you that. Could bump up, lower the price of a car on the final sale, I think, has a massive difference. So always try and look for something with a low mileage, you know what I mean? Well, now, let's get another one or two. Let's get two. That's it. Nice. Spray a bit there. Get all that pink off. That's not the right colour. Looks like the inside bit there. You could have a bit. Oh, excuse me, I'm getting tired. Could have a bit on the inside there as well, but even now that's earning a profit. Big profit, you know. just give a little bit there. Right. Oh, really? I had one in my backpack, didn't I? Oh well. So I'll keep one. Is that a different colour there? Let's just give it a spray anyway. I'll keep one. Just I like to keep the odd colour here and there, you know. Get it going there. Nice. You ain't even got to paint them wheels, have we? There's a bit of green there, ain't there? Yeah. Yeah, so there could be a bit behind in there. I have to take all of it off. I mean, you can glitch through, but yeah, I'm not too bothered. Can easily earn your money back on it. Okay. A little bit there. Hello, look at that. Oh, a little spot of rust there, is it, eh? Right. Now I will pull the elcamino out at some point. Probably sell it, and then we'll remake a better one, you know, a higher powered one. Use this tool. Bit cleaner. There we go, done. Look at that. Easy peasy. What's that now? Let's say 26. Yeah. Anything else? Oh, a little bit of green now, so you glitch through. Let's see, it's getting higher. Not see anything. Yeah, it could be on the inside of them panels there, the interior bit. Well, it's rusted up, it needs replacing. I'm not going to do all that. Can't bother. Quick flip. Probably is a really big bit standing out. I can't see it. You probably can. Okay, can't see anything. Okay, well, try and use up the can. There it is. That's a wrap, folks. Absolutely thrilled, actually. Finally completing it. The old El Camino. Hope you've enjoyed it as well. From the highs of the creation to the lows of the declining game mechanics that we discussed. Covered it all, I think. Little bit of cash in hand moment now as I'm tidying up this shop. I'm gonna put that car in. But in all seriousness, though, I'm proud of what we've accomplished here. You know, buy something like and to sell it. It's a great way to show the game's potential. And you know, be honest, with you, I'm already thinking about the next build, the next car. Who knows? Who knows what's next? Massive thanks to everyone who tuned in, support me through this build. And as we said, discussion like not many of yous, but ones that did, thanks. I wish you could have reached more. That was my plan, you see. Get the account back and all that, gripping a load of people, but didn't happen. Feedback, your comments, your enthusiasm, it did mean the world to me. Why should we put it in? Number one? Yeah. Got to keep on keeping on, everyone. Keep on building and keep on rolling. Yeah. Pop. Handbrake on. Always remember to put the handbrake on. Number one. Can't forget that. Let's see. Watch, it saves here. Look. See there? Good, isn't it? Got its own little slot. The save thing. Don't know how it does it. It's just great programming, isn't it, really? Right. Let's get all this cleaned up. We know they're no good. Got a backpack full of junk. Let's get straight into bin. Let's put that in there. Let's give it a clean up. You probably won't see a video for a while, guys, until I get some, feedback or something on what to make next. Anything, I'll probably just make other videos. Try and get my channel noticed a bit, I mean, I could throw a few games out there. Project Zomboid, which, to be honest here, it does me head. It's a great game. I really like it. Just, fishing, Russian fishing, another great one. That's Schedule 1. Wouldn't mind playing that. Shadows of Doubt, Detective 1, that's pretty good. Wouldn't mind playing that, showing it off a bit. They're the ones I've got on my computer at the moment. My summer car, the OG. As Henry Ford once said, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Let's keep building and make it happen. Remember to like and subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what you'd like to see next. Take care of yourself, guys, and each other. Hopefully I'll see you soon. And that's a wrap on the El Camino build, guys. Let's take a quick look back at that journey. And we didn't even shy away from discussing the decline in game mechanics of other games. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We covered it all. Plus at the end I'll show you how to make quick money so you can get your project started. And the final result, well, absolutely stunning. Come in and see for yourself.